Good evening and welcome to the stream. It is Friday and, well, we're doing our usual little Friday thing. We're trying at least. But I'm not completely alone tonight, even though we will be playing ARK, because Mo decided to join me, so I'm gonna have company and voice, and I don't mind that one bit. So, that is the plan tonight, ARK, and we have Mo with us. So why don't we bring Mo in? Momo. Alright, let's get started.
It just said the thing where, Nerys asked Odo if he ever tried to eat. And then Odo, yes, but I don't have taste, but it wasn't very pleasant. And it was messy.
Yeah. Now, since last time an update actually hit.
On ARK?
Yep. That means that, well, I haven't found anything changed yet, but there was an update. But it means that we actually got hit by a mind wipe.
Which means?
That means that all assigned points, like level points, has been reset.
Oh.
And all engrams that you have learned has also been reset. I have tried to... Yay! More cute too. I've tried to replace what we quote-unquote lost. We haven't lost it, we just had to reselect it, but I did that off stream. But there might be slight differences in how things were and how things are now. So we will see. Like, I think I didn't learn the medium crop plot this time because I didn't see much reason. And there might be some things that I've forgotten.
Maybe. So we'll quickly be right back before I forgot. I have still some milk in my fridge and I want to have it.
Okay.
So we'll be right back.
Okay. Oh. There's just tech parasaurs everywhere. There's another one. Alright. Anyways, let's see here. So I have tried to get things back. I think we were going up in weight last time. But other than that, things are mostly the same. Did want to learn this one. Do we have enough stone for it though? Have enough wood?
No, Papa doesn't have enough stone because Papa gave all the pretty stones to me.
Let's see.
I try to find the microwave casserole in Black Mesa, just to get the.
What is it I need to learn for this one? Yeah. Stone wall. Well, we need to learn that anyway. Okay, lots of stone, flint, thatch, and wood. What is it under? Stone? And there's a level up.
Hey.
Let's see if we can get it placed. I want it placed here.
Okay, because I showed up to work, someone else is owing someone lunch. Because they bet I would come to work.
So now we have this thingy. Oh, actually, let's put it like this. Return that. Now the thing with this one is that it provides a lot of light. It provides a lot of heat, I believe, but it also burns, what's it called, wood really, really quickly. Okay, 36, we're getting up there. 36 is actually what we needed for the Ankylosaurus saddle.
Yay!
But we can also now make beer barrels.
What are those?
They are barrels you use to make beer, exactly what they suggest.
Never have guessed.
But they are a little pricey. They require a lot of cementing paste, and I would like to save the cementing paste for something else right now. We have got another tech parasaur that has shown up. Alright, let's have a look at things. Everything is still seedlings. Okay, I wanted to have a look at something. Today's project is color. Sorry for the lack of sound, I alt-tapped. So we need to do some stuff. Let's see. We need gunpowder. Can we make gunpowder? Yes. But we would also like some more spark powder. Okay. Not the best space to sit. Actually, how much do I need before I go for stuff? That needs it, that needs it. Not, that does, so that's 30. Well, let's start with that. Okay, while that is crafting, let's see. That requires it. That requires spark powder. So what we're going to do is we're going to make colour. But to do that we need a combination of charcoal, gunpowder and spark powder. It's getting morning. Alright. Then, let's see here, we have enough. Actually, let's just keep them in there. Let's take these one out for now, and then we are going to need water. Come on, let me turn you off. Okay, so let's see. For the first one we need tinto berries and stimberries. Plus gunpowder. Fortunately, water skin can only do one. Oh, need to take this out. Need to make sure that it doesn't produce the wrong stuff. We do that by removing the charcoal. If you don't want to babysit it, you should use thatch because that does not produce charcoal. And that also goes for foods. Okay. Wait, we're still missing one. Whoopsie.
Oopsie.
Not sure where that one went.
Not so fine.
I am making pink.
Lots of pink.
Next one we want is royalty. That requires azul berries, tinto berries, narco berries, and gunpowder, but we do not currently have any narco berries, so that's a problem. Can we make other stuff? Let's see. This one basically requires every kind, except none of them requires measure. And then it requires also gunpowder. Why is this making sky? I made the right one, but we got a stray one as well, probably because a charcoal showed up.
Charcoal!
Yeah, that's not what we wanted though. Actually, I had charcoal in my inventory, I didn't need to do that. Let's make one more. Okay, why is it making sky coloring? Sky is a soul. No. Okay, maybe we just have to be like babysitting it even more. So it seems for this one that we have to make it one at a time. Because otherwise the second one will automatically become azul. That's the problem. If there is an overlap, you need to be very careful with it. Okay, well, we got a stray one that was unintended, but I wonder how it actually looks. Let's try to just for funsies. It's not bad. It's not bad. Let's make a few extras of those. So we're gonna need some more charcoal. More. So those, and it just needs a soul. It also needs stim berries.
Stim berries for what?
For making the sky coloring. Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
A raptor. Attacking my animals. Looks like everyone is okay though. Wait. Maybe not everyone. Spot, could you please come out of the water? Spot fled into the water. Come on, Spot. You can get up. Oh, there we go. How are you doing? You don't look wounded. You're not wounded. That's good. Okay, you can hide here behind the house for now.
I saw a fireplace, no?
Yeah. I made that. That was the first thing I was doing.
Won't pay attention.
Pays good attention.
I like that fireplace.
Yeah, it's nice. It just needs one more thing, but we'll get to that. Oh. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have just enough. There we go. That's the sky coloring. Okay, then I would like to make... I'd like to make the royal, but can't really do that yet. Let's make some white. White just requires charcoal.
Use black to make white.
No, use stimberries. Stimberries, lots of stimberries and charcoal. Okay, now I just need some water. Oops, I forgot to bring the other water skins with me. This one I can just let sit there, because since it uses charcoal, I know it's not going to do anything else. Okay, what do... Bloody itchy.
No, itchy sometimes.
Alice, stop. I'm about to starve. Actually, the first time I've seen an itchy attack a tame. They usually just attack me. Ah, oops. Whoopsie. Okay, we have enough. Fair enough. Put the color up here for now, because we are going to need to get some more berries, but we need to clean up the mess left by the other side. Okay, Spot, where in this pile are you? Piggy, also you. Ah, they destroyed the branch that I had.
What branch?
I had a branch here. Stand still. No. Land here. Piggy? That's not a good place to be. Could you come over here? And land here. Sit. No. No, that's not a good place either. Just land right here. Thank you. See, the problem is that Brownsy's not going to come back, and now Spike's grave look weird. Okay, let's see. More movement speed to you. Health for Spot. Stamina. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but fair enough. Okay, and the movement speed for you. So now I don't know what to do there. Let's see, we need to get some narco berries for that. There was no input.
What should I have input on?
I told you about Spike's grave that's now looking wonky because it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that's... Can you move it?
It's only by destroying it.
No, that's not good.
I can place a new one in a different place. Will just cost some materials. Wait, what is your 201? 205? No, 201. Basically the same. Okay, Alice, it'll be you then.
I think Spike should have a proper grave, so that looks good.
Yeah. I'm sad they broke it.
Yeah.
should be enough. The question is just where we should then put the grave.
It's a nice place.
Yeah, but where?
Well, it's
Look at
nice.
these. The Savo root has got little pink flowers, or magenta.
Yay! Magenta is just pink.
Okay, Alice. Give me some thatch, please. Okay, way too much. Too many berries. Okay, now the problem is we have too much stuff in the fridge. Let's see, picky. Oh, what?
Fridge full?
Yep. Eventually we will need to start using both fridges, but I would like to delay it as much as possible.
Yeah, because it just needs more thingy.
Yeah. Let's see if we can use some of the berries to feed our dinos. I doubt they have enough space, but who knows. They don't really eat very quickly. They've eaten like 5.
It just reminds me that Papa would probably also have tiny cakes like in Trapta.
What would Papa have? Tiny what?
Tiny cupcakes. Like in Trapta.
Yeah. Why do we think we should have the grave? We could place it like right here against the wall. But I don't know.
I think that would be nice.
Oh, the only problem is what it costs to make it. I'm pretty sure it requires cementing paste. Oh, bums. Well, hi Nikki, you haven't missed terribly much. Just a little bit. Let's see, what is it we need for the other one here? We need salt, tinto, narco, and gunpowder. What was it I needed the spark powder for? I forgot.
We need it for a few things. Like, you need it for...
No, like color-wise.
Oh, I don't know. That move doesn't.
I've many times thought if I should just make a water line to the window so I can refill water skins through the window. That would be incredibly lazy and not very pretty. Royalty colouring.
Papa, roar, papa. Papa decrees that everyone should have tweets.
Yep. This is where the extra water skins comes in handy, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a moment. Okay. And now there's space in the fridge again. Okay, one second. What was it I needed spark powder for?
To make sparks.
Well, I think I looked wrong, but this is one that is very important. So we'll be doing that one. So let's see. Spark powder. Grab fresh water. Oh, it's raining. And then we need a lot of stuff. We need every type of berry. Except mesho. And stem berries. So also narcos. It's okay. Just stay and enjoy as long as you can. Oh, wait. Why did that turn into that? Olive colouring. Okay. Apparently this is one that needs to be seriously babysat, so that'll be fun. Okay, so I need to supply it with less than 12 Amar berries at a time, otherwise it's gonna mess up. Okay, now it made a new one. What did it make now? Now it made navy. Okay, what does navy make?
Blue.
That requires azul and narco. So if I don't want to make that one, I'm gonna have to provide it with one azul at a time. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's see if we get the right one this time. No! It made another one! What did it make now? Brick coloring! What is brick? Oh, this one is the worst. I also need to supply with less than 12 tinto. Okay, try again. Yay, I got the right one. Do I have enough? No, I need more tinto.
What makes Tinto?
Tinto makes a bunch of stuff. That's kind of the problem at the moment. Because I have to have less than too much tinto and less than too much azul at the same time. Otherwise it's gonna mess up and make something I don't want. Oh, I don't have enough of these now. Wait. How much did I need? That's enough. Back with this one, so I can put this one in, and this one, up this one, up this one. Oh, this one is definitely the most arsey one.
What does Papa try to make?
I will tell in a moment when I don't have to sit and watch it so closely. I need more tinto. Okay, no, I don't have enough azul or amar.
Sounds very arsey.
It is.
Is it worth it?
Yes.
Does it make pink?
No.
Then why is it worth it?
I will get into that once I get it done.
Okay.
I still need to focus a little bit too much. Oh, I need another water skin. Is that enough tinto? It is. Not tinto, amar. Okay, now I need more. It's not enough. Run, 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 run.
Zoom.
Let's see, I'm missing those, and I'm missing those. Put out fire. Put stuff back in fridge. Not the color. The color don't go in fridge. I made mud coloring.
Yay! That's very important indeed.
And mud is apparently the most arsey of the colors, because if you have, let's see, if you have more, or if you have 12 or more amarberry, then it makes olive coloring instead. And if you have, what was the other one? Navy. Yeah, if you have 12 or more azul berries, then it makes navy coloring instead. So lightly arsey. Oh yeah, and brick coloring it also made. That is if you have 12 or more tinto berries, so you have to have less than 12 of each of the color berries, otherwise it makes a wrong color.
So you can only make one at a time.
No, you can make multiple at a time. The problem is if it's making multiple at a time, it just starts making everything at a time. So that's the problem. Okay, let's have a look at the gravestone business. Let's see. Crafting, furniture, stone, 8 cementing paste. That would be 32 chitin. And then a bunch of stone. I have stone here, I have stone here. Actually, we should pause there before we make more, just in case.
Just in case.
Okay. I need this in a moment. That is why I'm posting it to move. I said I need this in a moment, that is why I am posting it to move.
Okay.
Yeah, I got cementing paste back from it, so I save a little bit in the reconstruction. Which isn't super important because we're gonna need to make the cementing paste eventually anyway, but like we need that's not what I wanted. We need all the cementing paste for the greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Like this? What more think?
Yep. I say like that.
Is it aligned with the wall? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Text is a lot smaller than it was before, but fair enough.
Maybe because of the update.
Could be, it could also be that the text is changed in size once you like log out of the game or something.
Could also be.
Okay. We're running out of daylight. How is the plants doing? Middlings. Okay. Well, let's get some light going. How are we actually looking on fuel? Not good. We should fix that before we run out of daylight. Bless more.
Thank Papa. I would like to see Papa fireplace.
I will show. Just one more thing that I show. No. Oh yeah, I learned some wood furniture stuff.
Wood furniture is very good.
There we go. And light the fire. It burns fire. Oh, it burns wood really quickly.
But it looks really nice.
Also provides a good amount of light. But yeah, it burns wood really quickly, which is good if you want to produce charcoal. Okay, let's see. See, this time it's already produced 2 charcoal. The torch hasn't produced 1 yet. Oh, we're so close. 1.5 levels.
And then, what am I doing?
Then I can fly. What do we call? Picky. Then I can fly Picky. Okay. Let's have a look. Don't look over there to the right. So, let's see here. We can color different zones. We should start with the pants, actually. This one, either white or sky. I think white. This here, this we definitely want 10. I think this one we do royal. I can't see a thing. I wish I could, like, just stop it. Okay, I actually can do that. Nice. This should be pink, pink, and this should be white, I think. Go. Let's see, shoes. Hat probably only has 1 color, so I'll just apply that. Then we have leather. Let's see.
Papa and underwear.
Papa is coloring clothes and I can't color it while I'm wearing it.
Papa and underwear.
That's him. White. 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 So tan, white, white, purple, pink, white. Tan, white, white, purple, pink. White. Tan, white, white. Purple, pink. Tan, white, white. Purple, pink. Am I missing anything? I'm missing the leather hat. Tan, white, white, purple, pink, white. Alright, let's see how we look. So first, cloth. Mainly tan, with a little bit of pink and purple accents. Let's see, pants we keep on. Actually, we change in a second. Leather. More pink. I really don't like the hats. All right. So now we actually have colored clothes, and how do we look with the mixture? Not too bad. We look a little shaggy, but that's a different reason. Let's see, then we can actually also color stuff like weapons and stuff. A muddy colored bow. Or how about a pink pickaxe?
I like pink pickaxe.
I think we'll wait a little bit with that. We can actually also color the house.
Hey.
I don't know what color I want the house yet. Alright. So, let's see. What do we have available? A window, hatch frame. What do we have out here? Skins. Some thatch foundations. Those I'm going to put to use. Do we have enough though? I don't think so. I think we need 2 more. Okay, let's have a look. What is a Let's see if I could add something behind here. Maybe here. Okay. Can't there. Could we pick up the thingy? What is... It might simply be a matter of it being too tall.
That is a possibility.
I think I'm gonna wait until morning. I can't really see properly. It's not very far away now. Okay. Steve, could you not? Steve, have a little bit more health.
Steve
Alice.
just reminds me of the home dev stream. It was a little bit weird.
Yeah.
But at least DE is a good enough company to actually do this, because I hear
Yeah.
from a lot of other companies that they give a shit about it and just order the people to go to the office rooms.
Yeah. I think one of the worst I heard was GameStop. They're obviously an essential business because people need their games.
Also other stuff. Like jobs that can clearly be done from home are forced to go to work. I heard at least from CompuFox
Mm-hmm.
on Mastodon.
Mm-hmm.
Like all they do is code. You can code from home like DE does, but they apparently are forced to go to the office building by their workplace.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't make any sense at all.
It's just too tall. I don't know, I could still work.
And of course upper management is safely home.
Mm-hmm.
While they make some shit up to tell people how brave they are.
Mm. Yeah, I know someone, well, like, they just sacked 70 people and the boss is home because his wife got potentially exposed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Not sure here. Would really like these to reach out further.
Something different. What I also realized today, because my sister called and told me she sent I got the coffee achievement.
The coffee
because-
achievement?
Yeah, there's a coffee achievement in Black Mesa. Because my sister potentially can't come here because, you know, as I told you, earlier, all country internal borders are closed and guarded by police
Yeah.
and police presence. And people who try to cross the border are fined.
Mhm.
It's a 400 euro though.
Oh, I keep accidentally drinking my stuff.
So she can't come.
Mhm.
She sends it via post, and now you have the usual, Eastern people who can't see each other because they're far too far away, or don't have a chance to go send gifts via post. Those who are, there's no extra. Those people who order from the internet because all non-essential stores are closed, like all like everything that's not food, more or less.
Mhm.
And also those people who can't because of the thing. It's all extra. So let's see when it arrives, but it's just something I thought about today. That's also an additional thing for the post system.
Mhm.
It took actually very long here to close off home store thingies, where you go and buy gardening equipment.
Those are still open here.
Yeah, those aren't open here anymore. Reason
I
is
think we'll go
because
with this design.
they closed off what's his name? They closed off restaurants and such, where people gather, then they gather it at those stores because, people are social beings, so they like to gather, and if they're not allowed, they find ways to do it.
Alright, so there it is. I'm suddenly in doubt here. Should we go with stone, or should we go with wood?
I like stones, and I like stick.
There isn't really a reason to go with stones. I guess we go with wood.
I like both stone and stick.
They're both good. I'm out of wood. Okay, Steve. Box.
Oh, yeah. It's scary times right now.
Okay, that was a big fish for that bird.
Another thing that came to mind today is that a lot of small businesses will just go bankrupt.
Oh dear, we have another Brontel. Yeah. I mean, at least in our area there's a chance they will survive because there's actually like people who like understand that if everything just collapses, the society collapses.
Yes, there's also I mean, there's not much people can do here because it's just, well, those are those things are forced closed, but stuff like rent and so, you know.
You can do
landlords-
stuff. It's just a matter of taking the initiative. Like, there's a lot of the stuff they've done here that would be considered impossible normally, but they've done it anyway, because it's emergency times. Oh, blue drop coming down.
No, what I mean is like many stores here are forced closed.
Yeah, we have that too.
Yeah, but people like landlords, you know, they definitely won't.
Well, they can get
You know,
fucked.
not- yeah,
Pardon
but
my
they definitely don't. They definitely do not want. Well, they definitely take their money. They pay. Not a double negative. They definitely want their money.
Mm-hmm.
And well, if you don't have income, and like there's a little florist store here, I'm kind of worried about it because you know there is nobody there. I can't even buy flowers, even if I wanted to, and they still have to pay rent.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they will make the rent if it reopens. Like, how do they still need to live from other things? There is some
Right, are you at Dilo?
planned government relief here, but it's completely pointless because it's just, well, we lend you money so you can pay it off, but you have to pay it back to us. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, that definitely works. They can't pay off rent, and they definitely can't pay off the extra other stuff.
Yeah.
And there's not really much you can do about it because, like, I guess that. I mean, I can probably buy stuff there when.
Here we
things
have rules
open.
like if you have a restaurant, like you're not allowed to be open, but you can do takeout, or not takeout, delivery or whatever it's called.
Yes. I mean, that works. It's the same here. Everything that has delivery here can still be open, and many of the food stores they do delivery. I saw today that even the local store here has delivery apparently. But what I'm most worried about is literally these really small stores like the florist. They can't do delivery.
Why not?
Like, how would they want to do delivery?
I don't see why they couldn't do delivery. It is true that there's going to be a very small market right now.
It's
Because-
A, a very small market. B, they have to have a car. I don't know if they have a car. C, how do you get people to buy you to... I mean, sure, they could phone you, but I mean, phoning a florist shop to get
It's
flowers...
the fewest stores that don't have a website. I know there's some that don't, similar to people that don't have cell phones. But, like, there are things you can do. It's not ideal. And yes, a lot of stores will die from this.
Yeah, and that's what I'm a little bit worried about.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean, it's mostly these really, really small stores that can't afford to have a web presence because, I mean, they probably just one person running the store
Mm-hmm.
who does it in their free time, maybe. I'm not at all worried about bigger chains because, I mean, it's nothing for them. I'm also not worried about shops that do have a website because, I mean, they, even if it's a little bit harder, they can survive, but that's just really tiny shops. Or there's also some other shops here, like this. There are really small groceries here, grocery shops. We call them Aunt Anna stores. Like these, you know, they don't belong to any. They don't belong to any chain or so. They just on their own little small store that sells some
Oh, whoops, wrong place.
grocery some most of the time. So they are still open, but if it gets worse, then they probably also have to close. And well, they definitely also don't have websites and can't do delivery.
Let's see, we need a door. Then I am not sure what we need. We're gonna need a stair. We're also gonna need an actual door. 1 point available, we'll stick it into stamina. And we are now 37. So we have unlocked chitin armor, which we will not be crafting right now because we need the chitin. It's on the side I wanted. But yeah, that's a lot that I'm worried for. Okay, let's actually have a little bit of a look around, and this is perhaps the worst possible time for it because it just started raining and it's now foggy and I can't see anything. So let's go up exploring.
Yay! Yeah, like I said, like if you can do delivery, like do delivery, there's nothing prohibiting you from that. Every store that can do delivery is also allowed to do delivery.
What are you? There was something out there with a spiky back. Could have been a turtle, it could also have been something nasty. A Sako, for instance. I was kind of hoping that we could find a trilobite or something. Could also have been just a Carbonimus. They also have the spiky shell. Okay, let's see here. So what I'm thinking is a storage room of sorts. So we probably need 3 full walls. Or maybe just 2 full walls. It won't be a huge storage room.
Papa says storage.
So the idea is to essentially place these like this so that we can cram in a bunch of them. Question is how many we can cram in. Let's say that there. As we would like there, but let's see. Oh, tech parasaur egg. 2 of them. I did not know that they had special eggs. It makes sense. And it's apparently tremendously nourishing. Steve, you need to get a little closer. That was wrong. Okay, now the question is which one that is the right one. Probably the other one than the one that I have. Yep. Of course it is. Okay, let's see. Thatch. I'm not sure we can actually put them up yet. It will allow us. Question is if it will block the wall then. We can always work with it. So we can probably have 6, maybe more. let's redo that. Pick up. Can we get one more in? We can. Okay, that's quite a few more than I actually expected. Alright, I guess that works. This wall has to be a full wall though. Alright, that is more storage than I had hoped for.
Hey!
So now we just need to figure out how to actually do the roof. Let's see, do we want a window on this side?
Not like ISO.
I've told more a little bit about a person called Etho. Fun to watch, but oh, he's not good at making roofs.
How many episodes after he started the roof still not done?
We went like 40 episodes, and at that point, I see a trilobite. At that point, he had made an illusionary roof, but not an actual roof. He put up an illusionary roof so that he hoped someone else would then come and do it. And I mean, that's also a way to do it. I don't know if it's a good way, but it's definitely a way. Okay, let's see. Crafting, window. What should we have on that side? Probably also a window. Don't see why not. Windows are nice. It's nice to be able to look outside.
Yeah.
Now we have a problem there. So let's see, demolish that one. There we go. Fixed. Let's see, the only problem is that I would kind of like this to not be as tall as the other one, because that would look strange. But that might also look strange inside, but maybe it doesn't matter. So what do we need? We need a full wall. Let's see. 2 windows. 2 windows, 2 full walls. Actually, I'm not sure if we can even put a wall here. So let's make the windows first. And then we can try with them. I have a feeling we cannot. We could maybe... I'm not sure if it will work. We have this one here. If we then put a wall at the bottom, put a wall at the top, then demolish the one at the bottom, I don't think that's gonna work. But we can try. But when we are sketching, we want to sketch with thatch. Do we have any thatch wall already made? Keep looking in that one. We do have one of these though. So that's your ceiling.
It looks very nice.
I'm glad more thinks so. And if we then demolish the bottom one, yeah, both of them goes down. Okay, we won't get around that then. Let's see, do we have enough for a full wall? Nope. I'm out of wood again. Oh, okay. That apparently auto-crafts. Yes. Okay, we have a little bit of an open look to the sky, but that's okay. So, a little storage room. What we probably need at this point is a torch. That requires a stone and a flint. Oh, I also need some wood for it. There we go. Now we have a storage room. A little bit of a house expansion. So that will definitely do us for a little bit. It's not a huge storage room, but 6 large storage boxes is not a tiny amount of space. I thought I saw something. Oh, Alice has laid an egg.
That's colorful.
It's a trike egg. Okay, Steve. I think you're the one we want to bring. Yep. Steve, please come. I said, come, not poo.
Slight communication issues.
Yep. Ah, you bastard. Okay, Steve killed an Itchy. Where did the Itchy go? The Itchy attacked me, Steve knocked the Itchy away, and now it's difficult to find. That's the one problem with trikes. They're very good for defense, but they have a tendency to knock everything like to China. Axe is almost broken. Interesting color. It's like a jade green with a blue belly and silver legs. Okay. What is it I need? 1 wood, 5 hide. Okay, let's have a look around here. Stamina for you. Health for Spot. Almost up. Don't actually know if we have space for poop at the moment. We do. Oh, I've actually been playing with the idea of whether to make a dodo pen. Dodos are pretty much completely worthless, but they do serve one purpose.
Which is?
They poop eggs. Which sounds terrible. Basically, normally a dino creates an egg every so often. Dodos have different code. Every time they poop, it has a chance to be an egg. So they can potentially make a lot of eggs. You also do not even have to, like, tame them to have that. You can do it with wild dodos too, it's just a little harder to do because you can't move them around. So instead you'll have to move them by other means.
Which would be?
You could, for instance, grab them with a flying mount, but then you need to toss them into an enclosure of sorts that they can't get out of. And building those in a way that also looks good is a little tricky. I've tried a couple of times to make an enclosure that I can drop into, but every time the creature that I put inside has, like, climbed over the wall. And I'm not entirely sure why.
Maybe they don't like to be trapped?
Maybe. I was trying to tame a hyena. I would really like a hyena, but they're really difficult to tame. Basically, the way that you tame a hyena is you need to pet them a lot.
I like that.
Yeah, it's really nice. But the thing is, the hyenas change their nature depending on how big their pack is. If they're solo, then they're skittish, which means that they will run from anyone. If they are a couple, then they're more opportunistic, which means that they will attack you if you seem weak, or if there is another opening for them. If they are in a bigger group, then they become directly aggressive and will attack anyone. And you can only tame them if they are far enough away from the alpha, which means that they are alone. So you need to first find one that's alone or bring one alone. And then once that is done, then you need to be able to pet them often and continuously without them running away from you. That is really difficult.
It's probably not worse than getting Papa to sit for a moment so she can get better. Because Papa zoom a lot.
Right, nighttime is coming again. Oh, we don't have any more space there. Let's put them in here. We'll be using a little bit of the wood in a moment because I want to make some additional changes. Let me in your bag, Steve. Okay, pet spot. Check here. Okay, now I forgot what it was I wanted to do. Now I remembered what it was I wanted to do. It comes and goes. My memory is sometimes a little bit like a sieve. Okay, I want to see if we can sneak some boxes in here. Problem is the cooking pot is a little bit in the way. Try that again.
You know what I have to think about?
What?
The biggest historical mystery.
The biggest
Oh,
what?
The biggest historical mystery.
And what is that?
How people invented fire without a profit motive.
Well, okay. Then we can move this stuff. We'll put that in there. Wait. This was not supposed to go in there. This was supposed to go in this one. So we have non-organic and organic, similar to over here, but we have stuff that are a little less often used. Chitin is less often used than hide, for instance. And I honestly haven't even used oil yet. Neither have I really used silica pearls.
What is oil used for?
Among other things, to make gasoline.
So that type of oil.
It's raw oil.
You mean there's also olive oil?
Yeah, but not that kind.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure how. I think you need to go to the refining forge, stick oil and hide inside of it and then cook it, but it's like not obvious. This looks a little weird. I wonder if we can mask that somehow. Let's see, crafting, signs. No, it's not really going to cover. Oh well. Maybe we get used to it. Okay, let's see. Now let's have a look at furniture. I think I want to make a couple pieces. Oh, that's a lot of wood. Not fair enough. We don't technically need to craft stuff like that, but it all helps to level us up, so why not do a little decoration?
Yeah.
And it also just makes the place nicer. Also wondering if I should recraft the mortar and pestle, or pestle I think it is. Nah. Nope. Nope. Why is it being so bad? Is that too far out? I think it's okay. And bench. Put that under the window. I also want one out here. Then we can just sit and enjoy the night sky.
Yay! More
Oh.
like that.
The window makes it a little a little weird.
It is good.
Okay, what would we actually need to craft a mortar and pestle? Crafting. Bit of hide and a bit of stone, but it's not a huge amount. It's a waste of resources, definitely, but The main reason for doing this is in case we ever want to have multiple mortar and pestles. If only I could actually see it properly, that would be nice. For some reason it is glitching into the floor a bit. We'll do it like that. Oh. So, you always get some resources back from destroying things, but if they are damaged, you will get significantly less, so sometimes it might be worth it to repair first.
Yeah. Especially if it's only minor damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the only problem is that I'm not sure if we have enough hide. Is there anything else that we are missing? I don't think so. I actually found out that standing in, like, I've accidentally stood on a torch or stood on a campfire before, but there is actually a purpose to doing that other than just for the fun of burning yourself alive.
Which is?
If you are infested by a leech, that's how you get it off. You light yourself on fire and it will let go.
Probably looking for more or less suicidal host.
Yeah. We can't blame them. Cooking up some meat might be a little early to do, but we will need it eventually. Oh, that's not a fridge, that's a box.
Oh, an Xbox.
Box is good. I actually thought about going and taming an Ankylosaurus. Problem is, I don't really want to leave them on the South Haven Island. And bringing them back and forth all the time would be a little excessive.
Yeah.
They would be good to have though, because they're basically a better pickaxe that has no durability. But in exchange for that, they are very slow. Ooh. Drop coming down. It's a white one though. What are we doing here? We need more meat.
Meat good.
Come on. Nope, it was the poop I wanted. Oh, they're already buffed. More stamina.
More stamina for longer zooms.
It's pretty important with the Pteranodon because they don't have the best stamina to begin with. And if you run out of stamina, you get forced to the ground. And you don't really want that to happen when you would like to fly.
Yeah, especially not over an ocean or something.
Yeah. I don't actually know what would happen over an ocean. Because usually it will try to fly down and force land. But over an ocean there's no place to land, so what would happen?
Oh.
No, I don't either. Take it. That was not a bad white drop. There was a purple drop up there. It's a lot of busy work today. Okay, so we got a little bit more spark powder. Let's put some of it in the fridge, just to keep it topped off. We got 2 free boxes, a free bed, 2 free signs, and also 15 spark powder.
Nice.
Yeah, not complaining.
I have 69 health.
That's a good amount of health.
A nice amount of health.
Yep. Also that. I think if you're making custom food that the type of egg doesn't matter. I think the type of egg does matter if you just eat them raw.
Might be.
So dodo eggs would be excellent for custom food, for instance.
must get a
But
lot.
eggs are also used for making kibble. But I've yet to make any kibble because honestly it's an ass to make.
What is kibble?
Kibble is like super taming food. Each animal has a special type of kibble that they like. And if you can give them the kibble that they like, it will be better than anything else. It will be super fast and super efficient. But if you use the wrong kibble, it will be worse than normal food. And it's like it requires rare crops and rare resources and all kind of buggery. So it's fun. Oh, we are getting close. It would be really nice if we could get to 38 before ending off. Standing next to a campfire and I am cold. Must be a really cold morning.
Yeah.
Bum bum bum. 3 stacks of wood. Just put that over there. Okay, let's munch something. I realized that we have a bunch of raw meat. Or raw fish meat, rather. Kinda considering whether or not we should get a Pelagornis. It might be too early, but it would be nice. We have the fish meat now. I can't remember when the Pelagornis saddle comes. Pretty sure we can't make it yet. I'm pretty sure it comes significantly after the Pteranodon.
Might be.
Mo could look it up for me if Mo wants to, but Mo doesn't have to. Oh, well, there goes a tree.
Friendly Pronto neighbor.
Yep. At least they're on the opposite side of the water this time. Not destroying all the trees next to my house. Again. Oh, there's the last poop. Okay, let's see. Grab some thatch. weirdly cold morning. Actually, how cold is it?
Very cold.
10 degrees.
Hmm.
It's a little chilly. Waiting for the fire to finish so I can do something useful. Alright, let's do some daily tasks. And for that, we need a Steve. Need some stone. I'm tired.
Just a little.
I'm tempted to just harvest a bunch of berries and make some more narcotics, but my fridge is full. Steve, did you get trapped again?
Hmm? What did Papa say?
Steve has gotten trapped again.
Hmm.
Steve can't get out of the trees. Well, you tried, Steve. I like how the trike runs, but the only problem is it uses so much stamina to do it. Now it's hot.
Yay!
What the hot and cold does actually is that if you're hot, then you lose, what is it called? The hydration quicker. And if you're cold, you lose food quicker. Which makes sense, because that's also how it is in real life.
If I'm cold, I'm more hungry.
Yeah, like if you see, for instance, people who go to Greenland, like we have soldiers stationed on Greenland, and while they're there, like they are chomping down fat and stuff. Like, it's basically making food that are like 50% fat. And the reason for that is that, well, they need to have that. Otherwise, they will just like lose all their weight. Because they're burning so much just from existing in that environment. There's also the game The Long Dark, which sounds lewd. Once you go to the Long Dark, you never go back or something. Anyways, in that game, like, you are in a frozen wasteland, and, well, not really wasteland, but in a frozen, a very unpleasant land. It is inhabited, or was inhabited. Everyone has gone away, and you're basically just left to survive. And it's a fight. It's not easy. Like, you have to scavenge food constantly, and that means moving from point A to point B and potentially getting caught in snowstorms and stuff. And also, well, if you are not familiar with the map, then you might be wandering in a direction that leads you to nothing at all. So, eventually you probably have to start hunting or something, but in order to do that, you need to get stuff first. Oh, we got a level up.
Yay!
Alright, let's apply it. Stamina. Pteranodon saddle. Oh, we need chitin. And a lot of hide. More hide than we probably have. Yeah, I need to make some hide happen. Box. Alright. Steve and Alice.
Yay!
Let us hunt. Could kill a herbivore, but don't really want to.
That is mean.
Is that a parasaur up there? Yeah. What are you? I think you're a Trudon, which means let's get on top. No, we're a Dilo, but there is a Trudon. Boy! Okay, is there any more? Okay, where did you launch the other one? Steve, can I have a look from your back? Where did you knock them off to? I think that's the corpse. Don't think that's enough yet. Oh, well, I think that's a raptor. Oh yeah, it's a raptor. It's a dead raptor. Okay, we have enough, but we'll use pretty much everything we have, so let's look around a little bit more. Oh, that's a dino. Feels a lot more safe with my two bodyguards.
Yay!
Okay, there's another dino. Oh, there's another one. Oh, we have mosquitoes. Don't like mosquitoes.
What do they do?
They attack people who are near corpses, which is not good when you're hunting. I think they do give chitin though. Okay. Now the only problem is where... Oh. Okay. Where the hell did they go? I'll never find the bodies. Somewhere... No, that was berries. Yeah, I'll never find the bodies. So that was probably a waste. Oh, there's someone. Carbonimus. Yep, they give chitin alright. If only I could find the others. Thought I heard something. Something growly. This is the moss chops. Not a lot of chitin, but it is chitin. And any chitin counts. Oh, I see a dilo, I think. Oh, there's another dino. It is dead. Don't need to hit it again. You're full of berries. You're full of nothing.
Aww.
Well, that's a good thing. That means that they don't have to carry all the stuff. What is that, and is it aggressive? I do not know if it is aggressive. Are you aggressive? You don't look aggressive, you look pretty herbivore. I want to know what you are. Iguanodon. Interesting. Alright, we got the important stuff. Steve is not close enough. Steve, a little bit more weight for you.
Steve needs to put on a little bit more weight.
Steve needs to be able to carry more weight.
Yeah, or two, I guess.
Steve already a little weighty. Okay, you still have a good way to go. Oh, you have rotten meat. Oh, there's a green drop over there, but I don't want to go for it. Okay, so first of all, meat before it spoils. Also berries.
Spoiled meat, not good. When did Papa start, by the way?
We're up to 2 hours and 45 minutes at the moment, so
Okay.
it fits pretty well with ending quite soon. But I want to craft the Pteranodon saddle first, so we can try our first flight. Yeah, that's right, I moved the chitin, didn't I? What more did I need? Saddles, Pteranodon saddle. Wait, I don't have a trike saddle, I've forgotten to learn that. Technically I don't need to learn it now that we have already made the trike saddles, but obviously I also don't have a parasaur saddle. Trike saddle. Just because I feel like it's cheaty if we don't learn them. And they're also good to have if we ever want to train more. So, fiber and hide. Let's demolish this one. Just because I'm tired of listening to those flies.
We like Papa emoticons on our side.
I'm glad one likes them. Oh, we have fruitlings! Everything has grown!
Yay!
Look at our nice plants.
Apparently... Oh, that looks really nice.
That also means that we can now harvest narco berries.
Yay, apparently City Skylines is free this weekend and also 80% off, which means it's €5 and 59 cents.
It's a pretty nice one.
Till Monday 10 AM.
I don't know if it is my game, but it is definitely nice.
Also, Kerbal Space Program is had a free weekend until Monday 10 AM PST.
That is
And
also a good game.
No, and 75% off. And costs €9.99.
Yeah. It's
Right
also
now.
a good game. I already own it.
No, I don't.
I
own
really
it.
need to play it more. The problem is it can take a while to do stuff, and I don't always have the patience.
Papa very patient.
Papa very patient when it comes to sniffing planets in space.
More is it done yet? No. More is it done yet? No. You asked 5 times the last second. More is it done yet? No.
Button. Okay, fiber, wood, repair my bow. And finally it is time. Picky. Saddle. Zoom!
Yay! No Papa fly.
Oh, there's a Diplodocus up there. You can see we are burning stamina pretty quickly when we're sprint flying. So we need to land and recover. So this is the regular flying speed. See if we can go to that drop.
Didn't Papa take the purple drop? Oh, there's a green one.
Yeah, that's one is just coming down.
Didn't Papa purple?
Actually, I'm not sure. Can't remember. See, green is 15, blue 25. I should be able to. Oh. I'm not sure I'm gonna make it to it in time, though. Actually, this is probably a really dumb idea.
Maybe.
Like, this is not a safe area. I just want to point that out. This is the swamp.
Yes.
The swamp has swamp fever.
I think Papa should probably go to the thingy.
Yeah, but I need to first make sure that nothing is gonna happen to me. Alright, now we can fly back.
You not get swamp fever.
Yeah. Like, if we get swamp fever, we're in trouble. Because then we have to cure it, and that's not easy.
How do you cure it?
You need a bunch of rare stuff. Like, you need rare flowers, you need rare mushrooms, you need... yeah, both of those comes from the swamp, but you can also get them from other sources, but it's a lot slower. Then there is leech blood, which is blood of the thing that gave you the infection.
Can your dinos get sick?
No and yes. Dodos can get sick. Apparently there is a PvP tactic of using infested dodos as bioweapons.
Because why not?
Yeah. You can send them in as basically a biobomb and infest someone's base. And then while they are weakened by the dodo, you go in and take them out. I think you lose health and like you can't carry as much while you're suffering from swamp fever and stuff. I like to sit for a moment and just look before I jump up my pteranodon, because otherwise stuff might happen. Are we too heavy now? No. But we do need to buff up the weight capacity, because pteranodons can also not carry very much. And while we're not going to use our friend here as a like hauler, we want to be able to have at least something in our pocket. Now we basically have barely anything.
Papa can fly.
Yep, Papa can fly now.
Without move.
Papa always flew without move. Papa flew more around.
Yes.
And we got ghillie suit gauntlets. Slightly better than standard as well. It's not bad. Alright. Well, I think that is... oh, we are cold. I think that is a good place to end off, basically. We still have nighttime and stuff, so I don't know there. Maybe we should end off by coloring our tools.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Let's see. I want a pink handle and a tan headpiece, because that looks like kinda what is it called? Sterling silverish. And then a white handle. Yeah, white handle. For my axe, same deal. Pink wood. 10 white. Spear. Please stop rotating so I can see what I'm doing. Color the blade white, and then we'll make these pink instead. For my bow, the wood will definitely be pink. The string...
Pink.
No. Let's see. The handle I want white.
Handle pink.
This I want 10, I think.
That also
and then
pink, everything pink.
String. I do like to have a little bit of nuance. I can also paint my torch. I don't know what I actually painted there. Oh, that's the handle. That should be white. This should also be white. This should be 10. Oh, everything is dark now.
And also raining.
And cold. Okay, then we actually have one more thing that we should get. I don't think we've made any yet. But we will need it eventually, so let's see. Wooden club. I did learn it. I think that's one of the ones I learned without, like, accidentally. Let's see. Primitive, melee. Of course it's primitive. It's a wooden club. Let's color it. Pink wood. White handle.
Looks like a baseball bat.
Can't really see it properly in this light, but what this is going to sound awful, and it is. Guess what we need it for?
All the things that come to my mind can't be said on stream.
We need this to whack baby penguins.
That's me.
Also grown-up penguins.
Hi.
Because that's where we get organic polymer from, unfortunately. Let's see if there's something here that is damaged.
Where do you find penguins?
In the frozen north.
That makes too much sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? But let's see before we call it off. This over here, this is where we live. This is the footpaw. Over here, this is where we flew up. This is the swamp area. The redwood is above the swamp area. This is South Haven. Up here is
You know what's
Dead
best
Island.
about it? But that's about it right now.
What?
When I hear the stuff, you point at something completely different as it is.
Well,
Because of lag.
I will do it in order. So, footpaw, that's where we live. Above footpaw is the swamp. Then above the swamp, in the center of the map, is the redwood forest. That's where you get sap. In the southeastern direction is South Haven, or Herbivore Island. In the northeast is Carnivore Island, or Dead Island. And then up in the middle and west north is the frozen north, and specifically along the coast there is where you might find penguins. Or Kaikiro or something. But,
And you just shoot them with an arrow?
well, yes, but you need the club to club their bodies. The club is the harvesting tool. I guess you need to soften the polymer, I'm not sure. But yeah, basically kill the penguins and then soften them up with the club.
Mesh them into polymer.
Yep.
Sounds
Really
great.
awful. It might be possible to not use the club. We'll have a look at that. Let's see. ARK. Let's see. Can you harvest? Yes, a Pelagornis is equally good at harvesting compared to the what is it called, wooden club, and doesn't take durability, so that's nice. I believe they also have reduced the weight for organic polymer, so you can use them to fly back and forth. You won't be able to do super big trip because they are flyers, so they don't have a huge amount of weight. But nevertheless, let's see their base. Base weight is 150, but they do reduce it by like 80%, I think. The wiki is not updated on it though. It was a recent patch that added it. But a gallic polymer is 0.25 per unit, and it also decays over time, which is also a benefit of the Pelagornis, because all resources with a decay timer that is held by a creature is reduced. But let's see, the question from earlier, Pelagornis saddle is 43. We're currently 38. So it's not too far away, but it's still going to take a few streams. Like, I think we got 2.5 levels today. But it really depends on what you're doing. If you're building buildings, it will go fairly quickly. And we did a little bit of that, but not a huge amount.
Mostly making things pink.
Yeah, that's also very important. But yeah, I think that is going to be it for tonight, because I am getting a little tired of talking. So we'll call it off there. Thank you for joining me.
More snooze.
More snooze.
More snooze.
Will more stick around a little bit afterwards, or we'll go straight to snooze?
Well, already a snooze.
Okay.
Well, probably I go to Kudo right away.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to Moo in text then.
Okay.
Talk to Moo in a moment. Bye bye. Alright, so that is the end of the stream tonight. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad. That is the end of the stream tonight. A little bit more ARK. We managed to finally get ourselves a Pteranodon saddle, which also means that our flying friend will be a little less vulnerable, because it does give a little bit of armor. It's not a huge amount, but anything helps. They are still very weak though, so we definitely want to keep them safe. So yeah, but that means that now we can actually see things from on top, and unfortunately I don't think there's a lot of interesting resources right around us, but we might want to check out the island down to the southwest of us, because it does have a mountain from what I can see in the distance, so it's possible that there might be crystals there. We could also try to fly to South Haven and check that out, but I didn't see any crystals while we were there, so don't know. If it does have crystals though, we would be able to get it with the boat, so that would be a benefit. But right now we need to get them from a place that is accessible by boat, because we do not have enough weight on our flying friend that we can actually do it. We will have to get a different flyer in order to be able to do that, and they're not right around the corner, but we might make a job out of that, or a quest out of that at some point in the near future, but we'll figure that out. And at some point we're going to have to get the organic polymer, even though I don't want to, but there's not really anything we can do. We have to be mean to do that. But who likes crystals? Crystals are good. We need a lot of crystals. We need crystals for the greenhouse. But yeah, I'm going to get going, so thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you again next time. When that is, I do not know, because my mood is still fluctuating a lot because of the bad news, so I don't know if there'll be something during the weekend, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, those are all possible, and for now next Friday is still planned. So for now the only one that is off is Tuesday, but who the hell knows, even my plans might fall to the ground with this pandemic stuff going on, so we'll see. Maybe it becomes an option. So we will see. But anyways, I'm going to get going. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely evening and a lovely weekend. Bye bye, everyone, and good night. Bye.